Hey collectors, here is a look at Superman from Batman vs Superman film by InArt, and I would like to thank TaxFix for this link in the description below. Check them out. InArt made sure that the figure will be handed to you in a very well packed box. But for me, I find it ridiculous. So let's start. The first one is the outer box that has the InArt logo. Once you pull out the box, there is another box, the silver one that has the BVS logo. And finally, once you pulled out the red box, this one contains the figure. And I find it very bulky, considering that Superman does not have a lot of accessories in this product of InArt. Once you open the red box, it has a magnetic flap, and inside there is an instruction manual for the figure and a letter from InArt. And this is how thick the box is. Once you remove the foam containing the letter and the instruction booklet, there is another foam cover, and behind that you will see the figure covered in plastic, the extra head sculpt, the kryptonite spear, and multiple sets of hands for Kal-El. And this is how InArt put their plastic over the figure for protection. And compared to Hot Toys, it's like an afterthought. The second part of the package contains the base, the transparent stand, Batman's mask, photographs of Martha, the lead bullet, and a kryptonite chunk. And these are all the accessories made by InArt for the Man of Steel. And here is Kal-El out of the box. The figure stands above 12 inches tall, and of course he is superposable. Though he can stand on its own without any support, but I don't recommend you putting him on display even in the standing pose because he might fall down. And here is the back side of the figure, and the details for the design of the suit is much better than what Hot Toys released. And of course, the body is not as bulky as the one that you can see with the 1:6 scale figure by Hot Toys. Here is a closer look at the head sculpt for Henry Cavill by InArt. They were able to capture his likeness like how he appeared in the film Batman vs Superman. The material used by InArt making his suit is very stretchy. But even though I am wearing gloves while handling this figure, it feels very thin. So be careful when you're putting him in some action poses because the suit might rip apart. If you can find the center of balance for this figure, you can put him in some simple action poses. But then again, I don't recommend you doing this on your display without any support because a little nudge and surely this figure would fall down. And here is what the angry head sculpt looks like. InArt perfectly captures the expression of Henry Cavill when he is using his laser vision. And I think this was in the Justice League film when he used it against Steppenwolf. Plus, they also gave us the speed curl that every Superman fans wanted. And here is a comparison shot between the 1:6 figure by InArt compared to the 1:12 scale by Manipal or Flash Studios. This version is based on the Mesco body plus an upgraded head sculpt version that is much better than the original release or licensed product. And this head sculpt is also based on what Hot Toys released with their 1:6 scale figure. The suits also has different colors. The in-art version is based on the BVS film, which is why the color is a little bit muted. While the Manipul Studio release is based on the Justice League film, why the colors are much brighter. And again, this is based on the Mesco version and was just adjusted by Manipul to have a much leaner body. And the head again is based on the Hot Toys release. Here is a size comparison between the in-art Joker based on Heath Ledger's image from the Dark Knight film and Henry Cavill's BVS Superman. Joker was the first in-art 1:12 scale figure, and this is how it scales up with Superman. And for the final size comparison, here he is with Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story by Takara Tomy. And this Buzz Lightyear is not the electronic talking version. And with that, thank you all for watching and see you all again next video.